I know I've said it before, when it comes to Telecasters, I like the ones that are a little bit less traditional and a little bit more on the kind of weird side. As you can see, today's Tele in question is the Fender Noventa Telecaster. Cool little beast here. These are made in Mexico, part of a series that includes a 2-pickup Strat and a 3-pickup Jazzmaster. The Tele is a little bit more stripped back though, with just a single pickup, a volume and a tone control, and plenty of pent-up zest for life. I've already made a non-commentary tone profile on this guitar, and I will link that above in case you want to watch it in greater detail with no extra talking. Today we will highlight some cool spec points, especially the one thing that I absolutely love about this guitar, and I guess we'll do a little bit more playing too. For the full spec sheet, you could always check Fender's website, but here are a few high points worth noting. This particular Noventa weighs in at 7 pounds 4 ounces and is in the vintage blonde finish, so we get a maple fingerboard. This guitar does also come in 2 other colors, and I believe if you get the Sunburst edition, you will get a Pal Ferro fingerboard instead, if you prefer the look of that. For me, I normally am a dark fingerboard kind of guy, so it surprises me how much I love this one. And while we're at it, the entire neck, really, it is my favorite part of this guitar. You could see on the front of the headstock, it's been sprayed gloss, but the back of the headstock with the 75th anniversary logo, the back of the neck and the fingerboard, they're not gloss at all. They are a satin finish. In my book, Fender deserves an extra 10 points for that. This really is the nicest Tele neck that I've played on in a really long time. A, because of that satin feel, and B, the profile is just wonderful. Fender calls this a 60s C, and it just fits into the crook of my hands absolutely perfectly. The body on this guitar is made out of alder, and the vintage blonde finish is semi-transparent. It is really attractive. And here in the body, we can see what makes this Tele a Noventa edition. Aside from the outline of a Tele body, everything else has been adjusted. We have a cutoff style bridge and a half pickguard, both of which I think look really, really cool. And the pickups, or rather pickup, is vastly different from a standard Tele setup. Fender calls these Noventa single coils, which has me curious. It does look like a P90, But based on their word choice and the sound of this pickup, I don't quite think that it is a full, real P90. If I am mistaken, please feel free to abuse me in the comments section. But to me, it just sounds a little bit brighter than a regular P90 and lacks a little bit of that girth, if you know what I mean. It still is a cool sounding pickup, still great, just a little bit different than what it looks like it should be. I got this guitar by accident, really, in a trade, and I'm kind of glad that happened. For one, I didn't know really anything about the Noventa series, so it was nice to dive into that. Also, it gave me some serious practice playing a single pickup junior style guitar, which I've never really owned before. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I miss my neck pickup and I miss the in-between settings. I can make a guitar like this work, but it's just not my thing. I know some people are really into the solo pickup bare bones rocker, and if that is your thing, more power to you, because you've certainly got me beat. I do love the weird Teles, but this particular weird Tele, I don't think is going to be staying with the rest of the kids in the back. If it had a second pickup, maybe, because that, again, this neck is one of the nicest ones I've played in a long time, but alas, it is a proverbial cake and eat it too moment. I can't have everything that I want. Well, that wraps it up for today. As always, I've been Joey. Thank you so much for stopping in to watch this video. Please tap that like button on your way out. Maybe even subscribe, because I would really appreciate it. Also, recently I teamed up with my brother Jimmy on his website, jpguitar.com. There is going to be more information on that coming soon, but in the meantime, please check that out when you can. There are some great backing tracks available there for you guys if you're interested in supporting our channels a bit more and getting great backing tracks in the process. On that note, guys, thank you again. Everybody take care, and I will see you in the next one.